up, everybody?
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, hey, guys. I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like teleported here.
I wasn't talking to you guys backstage or anything. I'd be surprised.
Let me turn down the stream. Jeez.
Your mic's better.
Today.
So, I kind of solved that with the during the after party on Kick after the show.
What's up,
last
Lobster?
Thursday. So, yeah, she's super excited for tonight's show. So I'll go ahead and welcome to Beyond the Streams with THF, episode 2 of our new season 2. And tonight,
What?
we're talking aliens.
They're among us.
I just want to put this out there for, in case there's any, government agencies watching. I just want to say for the public record, I would never commit suicide. So if we expose any secrets tonight, and I disappear
tomorrow,
and I
I was
disappear,
confused for a second. I was like, "How are those related?"
when you're talking about stuff that you're not supposed to be talking about.
if Epstein happens to Wakko, that's what we're talking about.
I would never hang myself. So tonight's the THF X-Files.
We need a general conspiracy theory episode.
General.
Like what's our favorite?
That could go forever.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There are no government conspiracies.
I think they're all government conspiracies.
Only Trumers.
What's up, Big Tuna? Lobster, how are y'all? How is everybody doing
I gotta switch my chat here. There you go.
Hello.
Seafood, huh? Tuna, lobster.
Rock lobster. So anyway, I know we were sending UFO videos and stuff back and forth, but like there's ones on the Men in Black too, like the actual Men in Black. And I've seen this video of a guy who used to be a Men in Black, and what did he say? He said something like they drug him up, and it's like he doesn't remember. Like he knows what he's done, but at the time he just didn't care. Like there's like some cocktail that they give these guys. So the Men in Black are
flashy. It's not a little flashy lighty thing.
No, as much as I would like it to be. But,
so there's
actually, I know. On that note, I've heard also that the flashy thing is real. Only it doesn't wipe your memory. It kills you. The pulse and the brightness.
That's way worse.
And it gives you like a heart attack or some shit, and you die. Like so, it's.
So they haven't perfected the technology.
It's an alpha still.
And death is supposed to be a memory wipe, but he's not talking anyway. So there.
Now he's a woman.
Now he's confused.
Yes,
geez.
boy.
That escalated real quick.
Yeah, Tuna.
Tina.
That's what you get on Beyond the Streams with THF. Quick escalation.
Wakko's here to reel us back onto topic when we fly.
I try. I do my best. I do my best. How's the audio sound, everybody out there in Streamland? Do we have any audio issues tonight like we did last week? Hopefully we got that fixed.
Wakko, you sound great. You haven't cut out at all. Or...
Yep.
I gotta remember to face this way a little bit though. When I do that, it gets a little crazy. There's nobody that's too loud or too low.
You could put the mic closer to in front of the mic, the camera, so that way you don't have to move around.
But then it'd be really loud.
It wasn't. That sounded okay.
Yeah, that sounded.
I know, but I was talking real low, and I don't talk low.
True that. True.
That's why it's over there.
No conspiracy there.
That's true. That's true. So first, Unacknowledged. I watched it. Did you guys watch it?
Yep.
Okay. What did you guys think? I've watched it many times.
So
yeah.
You didn't get it the first time?
Sorry, wait. Dabs has Dabs watched it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Go.
The first time then, so you had to watch a couple more times.
I need to watch it a couple
You
more
guys
times.
have to watch it like 6 more times to catch up to me. But
I watched it last night. I had been drinking and smoking, so
so that's
I-
your normal state
What's
So I-
new?
of life. From what I gather, should have
You-
retained all of it.
is this a podcast or a roast?
Well,
Okay, that was
what's a roast among friends? I mean,
Yes, I
fell asleep.
did fall
Oh,
asleep.
Okay, maybe Lobster should be here. I don't.
Yeah, you want to switch? So I did watch the last hour of it because it's like an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
I watched the last hour of it today. It goes a little fast. Like it chops it up. It's like a summary documentary. I wish that hadn't been the first one that I watched because it's a lot of information in a condensed thing, and I felt like
I
needed more explanation on the things that they were talking about. I did find it really interesting though that they insinuate like JFK's death and also Marilyn Monroe's death to UFO conspiracy cover-up type
Oh yeah,
stuff.
there's
And I was like,
quite the hole you can go into, and things like kind of tie together. So you're like, whoa, hang on, like, is this like tinfoil hat area, or is this like legit stuff that's happened? Like, and you don't know. It's spun in a way, and you're like, I don't know what's real. What is this real? Are we real?
yeah,
We're not real, are we?
pinch yourself.
Are you saying Trump took all those UFO documents and that's what he had at Mar-a-Lago?
That might be what he had.
I think he probably would have been unalived if that was what he did. But
That's
I
true.
don't
He
think
might have
those
been
are-
Epstein.
I don't think that's what he took.
So let's just get this out of the way.
Yeah.
Everybody here, all four squares are yes, they believe in aliens.
I did before.
I don't see why you can't. So the universe is too vast.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm undecided. I know, yeah, like for real. Like
You see all these
Come
three
again?
squares here?
Yeah, one
We're all like,
doesn't.
I want to say like Bowler did that. How can you not? But at the same time, I've not been hit in the face with any proof. I've never met an alien.
well, I've never met one either.
I've never met one
there's-
either.
There's
You know,
too much. There's too much space around to not fill it with a plethora of life.
My I don't call it disbelief, just like my lack of belief is more rooted in the fact that I don't trust the government at all.
I don't think anybody does anymore.
No, I disagree. I think too many people trust them way too much.
Mm,
But I
It
tend to
kinda
believe that
polarized us,
there's no
though.
way that there can't be. I just don't know that I trust any of the proof that's out there. You know what I mean?
there's a lot of it though, and even if like 1% of it is true, that's all you're gonna need.
Right.
Don't even need 1%, just one anything.
Just one anything and be like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Bob Lazar video on Netflix. Have you guys
Yeah.
watched that one? That
Of
one's
course.
good too.
Of course.
It's like, look at the shit that he said was true way back like 20, 30 years ago. And it's just now like, he's like, he had a video on Twitter the other day. Sorry, X. He had a video on X. He's like, I told you so. I told you so. Like 20 years ago, this happened. And now we have hand scanners and face scanners and like all of it's coming true, right? Like, I'm waiting for the power source that he was talking about that fits into like the size of a basketball that could power a city,
Yeah.
drawing
Well,
power out of
Unacknowledged
the
was talking
ether.
about
Was
like
on that.
these
Nikola Tesla
plexiglass
was doing all
panes of
that stuff.
glass or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Patriot
Trent-
Dad says, I just can't believe that all the planets we know that are out there, that we're the only place that has life. Lobster says there are more stars in our universe than grains of sand on the Earth.
That's a quote.
To me, it's mathematically impossibility that we are the only living things in the entire universe. Like, definitely, there's there's definitely more living things out there in the universe beyond our galaxy, maybe even inside of our galaxy. I definitely don't dispute that, but
look at the
are
diversity
there,
on the planet, on this planet, and how many different kinds of life there are. Like, it's all conscious life. So
right, but that doesn't necessarily, just because we believe that there's life out there beyond our planet doesn't necessarily believe that any of that alien life has visited and is intelligent and has visited Earth, right? I mean, we haven't visited other planets, not personally. I'm somewhat playing devil's
That we
advocate,
know
just,
of.
but
us peons. Look
Well, you mean the
at,
moon isn't a planet?
look at Elon. I'm sure he's been out. I'm sure he's been to Pluto.
he's got me. I've been exposed.
I'm gonna need you to blink into the camera real alien-like for me, Wakko. Yeah.
Sideways.
Yeah.
If my eyes closed sideways, it'll be all right.
There were gills. He was trying to breathe.
Do you have your reflection in a mirror?
That's a vampire.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one of those too.
A mirror or a reflection in it?
Or a
I got a
vampire?
reflection.
Okay. Good.
Not a vampire. I'm more likely to
together.
believe in aliens than vampires. If that helps.
Apollo 8, please be informed. Santa Claus is real.
Yeah, I just you know, I think I believe.
Okay, you're the Scully. You're the Scully of the group.
I'm the yeah, okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, you want like, doesn't
Scientific
matter
proof.
if we showed you a picture, you want more than that. You want like to see it with your own eyes.
Yeah, don't
or
tell
have
me I
some
can't
kind
handle
of
the truth.
physical
Give me
evidence.
you know, give me it all.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the CE5, the Close Encounters of the Fifth
Yes. Yep.
Time too?
I've watched
Yeah, I
that
watched
one.
that too.
I've
I actually
also
watched that
watched-
first, and then then they mentioned that other one, so then I went.
Oh, you watched it backwards. There's actually another one by Dr. Stephen Greer. I think it's called Sirius. That one's also pretty good. That one has
Yeah, I
like
need
a
to
little
watch more.
tiny little alien body that they found.
At
Looks
Roswell?
Sus. No, not Roswell. It's small. They found it out in the desert kind of thing. It's weird. It's almost like a alien fetus or something.
Have you guys been to Roswell?
No, it's on my
Nope.
bucket list. I'm gonna drive that road at night.
I have been there. I had my annual training for Army.
Your
in
anal
Roswell.
training? What?
I just heard anal training.
That's
I don't know
what I
that
heard.
means.
Annual.
I didn't know they gave that kind of training.
Well, that was the
Oh,
aliens.
well, that was the annual
perfect.
anal
Okay,
probes,
all right,
you know.
okay.
So
That was the aliens.
What are they harvesting farts? What is with the probe?
Harvesting
documentaries
hemorrhoids
to
at this
watch.
point.
Have you seen
So-
Majestic? What's it called?
Majestic 7?
Majestic something. No.
7, right? No, that's a Western.
No, that's a different movie, I think. Above Majestic, I think it's called.
Hey, no,
Oh, there's an alien in the backyard.
yeah. Go get him.
Yeah, Navy is search. His T-shirt does suggest that he had that kind of training.
What? What you talking about?
The Roswell training.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Rumble
Rumble
8 clan.
I swear, you know, he hadn't barked since I've been after I got home. But
See,
now, as soon as we start going,
The
here we go.
government's outside your window blowing whistles, trying to make them buck, so they can't hear the truth.
Patriot Dad has a serious question. What do you think the chemical involvement must have been for the person who came up with the aliens and probing concept?
Probably LSD.
But what if it's true?
It could be. It did. Even in the serious documentaries, it says that abductions are happening, but it's not. Half of them are, more than half are us. They're like the Army or U.S.
Mhm.
intelligence going around doing this so that there's fear around the subject.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said that the government was the one doing the abduction to keep the fear mongering going.
And the cattle mutilations and stuff, it wasn't. Yeah, a few of them are done by aliens, but if you believe that.
There's a lot of
I do.
there's a lot of what if, you know.
There is, and I guess it's not concrete, but too many people that have never talked to one another have the same experience, like all over the world. So that's kind of proof in a way.
Do you guys know about this one that Pitbull's talking about? Documentary on the crash in Brazil in the 90s?
I have seen that one. Yeah. What is
No.
that called? Pitbull. Do you remember what that's called? That's the one where the three ladies came across the alien all huddled up in the corner in a finale. And it stunk real bad. That's something you don't think about. Like, oh yeah, okay, an alien. And you're just like, oh, what if they like smell so bad they make you puke? Like,
so why does it seem like all governments all kind of have the same like we ain't touching it attitude? Like all world governments are like not talking like
the New World
openly
Order
about
agreed
this.
not to
Yeah,
talk about it.
they said it in the video that the whole purpose, if there was aliens, then we'd all have to unite to defend, even though there has been no violence against them. So that means there's no longer people have
War, which
control.
means there's no money.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. It was like on the documentary Unacknowledged and CE5, Dr. Stephen Greer says, he's just like, this is all fake. It's made people be afraid of them. Just look at every movie involving aliens, aside from a few of them, that the aliens are friendly, right?
Mm-hmm.
He says the it's not a false flag, but essentially it's going to be a false flag, as the crafts that the U.S. has, the reverse engineered UFOs, are going to play alien abduction, invasion.
They're gonna pretend
if
to
you
be
will,
bad aliens
to use that as a catalyst to change the world, kind of thing. Like Bowler was saying, unite everybody under one flag, one world, move forward, right? Otherwise, how do you do it?
It's crazy.
It's deep.
The concepts that were talked about in Unacknowledged were quite interesting. Again, like I wish that I had time to watch a whole lot more documentaries about the subject. And we're actually getting a raid right now from Gwinky, raid of 36 coming in. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Gwinky raid.
Welcome to the THF X Files, Beyond the Streams with THF podcast episode number 2. We're talking aliens today. Thank you so much for the raid. We'll catch up to chat at another time. And thank y'all for being here. Enjoy the show. Sit back, put your feet up. Tell us what you know about aliens.
Yeah. You got any questions, just ask. I'm a super pro.
Ouch.
No, but that was like, seriously, yeah, I really do want to watch more, because I feel like there is a lot of things that were touched on in that Unacknowledged documentary that I need more explanation. You know, like I need more details.
And there is. That's what it does. That's why I've watched it multiple times, because I've watched it and I've picked up something new each time that I go and, do my research online and see what else I can find on that subject. And you're like, oh, holy shit. And it blows your mind. And then that usually leads into something else, or you find, at the very least, you find a video or something where you're like, yeah, it's kind of starts to solidify your view on everything.
Yeah, and like I said, the first thing that caught my attention was the whole JFK, Marilyn Monroe, like their deaths are part of like covering up what the government didn't want them to expose. You know, Marilyn Monroe was technically logged as a suicide, you know, and you know, a lot of people speculate that she didn't actually commit suicide, but that she was involved with romantically with JFK and his brother, and like they shared secrets with her that they shouldn't. And look, they all three got unalived.
They all got it
right around the same time, not too long, not too far apart from one another.
Yeah. Well, that's what I even like. I heard she saw bodies or something as well. Like those people were showing stuff, and he was like, "I'm gonna screw you guys. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm president." And then they're like, hey, "No, you're not."
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, and his assassination, not to get off topic at all from the aliens, but his assassination is very controversial. There's a lot of rabbit holes you can go down in lots of different directions.
Even without aliens, that was big thing.
It's always been a big. I mean, not all the puzzle pieces fit together in what the public knows.
Canadian opinion here, but arguably like the best president you guys have had, right? Like
JFK.
I don't know, at least popular wise, like
the director of the CIA ordered the assassination of JFK.
There you go.
Who was who was that? Oh, George Bush Senior.
Oh, senior.
Was he really? In 63?
Yeah.
No kidding.
It's a deep hole. This Lee Harvey Oswald.
See, we could have a whole nother show about this,
right?
That's what I'm saying. We need a conspiracy.
Oh man, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. I mean, he must have been pretty young at that time then too. Fairly young. I mean, he was kind of old in the 80s when he was president. So he wouldn't have had been that old, young. Yeah, anyways, yeah, cool. I didn't know that. That's
anybody in chat who hasn't seen Unacknowledged, I highly suggest you watch that. And you might have to watch it more than once, but it'll get you thinking at the very least. Because there's lots of high-ranking officials in there that they're not nuts. They're not crazy. They are smart, intelligent people, and they're like, yeah, I saw this thing, and here's the story, and then they go off. But you're like, holy shit! Like,
just like that one guy. Oh yeah, about that. Wait, no, I probably shouldn't say anything about that.
yeah,
that's right. Yeah, he's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. Say that.
Yeah, they have to be careful about what they say. Even Dr. Stephen Greer, like he was a neurosurgeon, I think. Like he wasn't just some doctor. Like he's like top doctor, and he's given up that career to pursue spreading.
Hang on, we got a fact check here. Fact check. Bush became the Bush senior.
But that's
Daddy
from Digital
Bush.
Navy. That's from Digital Navy. How legit is that though?
Yeah, it's the stoner correcting the stoner.
Good point. Good point.
We'll just disagree to disagree. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. But JFK. Now he's right about 63. I always remember it was November 22nd, 1963. It was the assassination because it's my mom's 3rd birthday. That's how I always remember those two events.
63, and then it was what 8 years later that the U.S. got taken off the gold standard. No,
you're speaking
okay.
Gibberish to me at that point.
Money, aliens.
We're red, white, and blue, bro.
It's when everybody changed to funny money, and now the whole world's messed up because of it.
America.
Print.
Only colors I need to know are red, white, and blue.
Yeah, what's this gold standard you're
He's
talking
just
about?
one short. He's just one color short.
Yeah. Moose is one color short.
Yeah.
He's one crayon.
Always second
short.
place, huh? Oh, Canada.
Blame Canada.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride, huh?
Except for when you want poutine and you're always like, ooh.
hey, that's a different show.
Okay. Okay, cool. I mean, our beer's pretty good too. Just saying.
What
Anyway,
is
what next? What else?
What's
do we
that beer? Molson?
Molson.
Molson, yeah.
The Canadian
Molson
beer.
Yeah,
Canadian.
didn't you have that? Didn't you have that last week? I think you had.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't have any right now. I got this
I have
stuff.
good old American moonshine. Huh?
The Beer Farmers.
You guys are welcome to have Bud Light if you want. You can take Bud Light. You can have that one.
I'll drink it, but
I prefer Bush Light.
Bush. Oh, so you're a Bush fan, huh?
it's all the same. It all comes out of the same pipe at the factory. They just label it different.
No.
Bud Light is great. You know what? I like Bud Light, so we'll say that. If I had to get a Coors Light or a Bud Light, I'd get a Bud Light. Coors Light is made with rice or something.
So
anyway,
we have,
Yeah.
we have 100% established that pretty much everybody believes for the most part. Well, this is a good question. In the chat, is there anybody in the chat? We got a good chat going right now. Is there anybody in the chat that does not believe in aliens? They do not think they exist. Like
Show yourself.
We're the only intelligent life is right here on this planet, and that intelligence is questioned on a daily basis.
Let us prove you wrong.
Let us prove you wrong. But no, I'm curious because like I said, I'm not necessarily a non-believer. I just don't know that I'm 100% convinced yet. I'm open to it. I'm
If
open
you
to
had to
it.
put a percentage on it,
coworker
where are
that's an
you
idiot.
on that scale of? You're not right 50-50, are you?
Yeah, no.
Or
I lean.
You're
towards
probably
the
leaning
belief that-
towards.
yeah. Now,
It's a big place.
do we have government facilities where we're housing and experimenting on alien bodies and UFOs and everything else? Like, I'm starting to think maybe that's a possibility, but for the most part, I never really believed that was actually true.
There's one in Ohio here, Wright Air Force Base.
Yeah, that's right.
Dayton, I think it is.
That's right.
Allegedly. You have to say allegedly, otherwise you get unalived.
They're not coming
I ain't
after
scared.
us. We're parrots at this point, just repeating shit that we've seen.
Right. I mean, that
Has
kinda
anyone in
happens.
chat had an encounter?
Ooh, has anybody been abducted?
Fuck, I wish.
There's no way you can make me believe the Digital Navy has not been abducted.
No, no. Wakko,
That guy's
you were-
been probed.
You were saying you had some edibles the other, a while ago. That kind of maybe you were in another place. I don't know. That's what you know. What I would definitely do a CE5
Yeah,
roller, Dan.
there's
How
a
about you?
75%
Like that.
Yeah,
that
I
would
will
be
show up.
fantastic. I would.
Yep.
I would love it. Absolutely love to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So for the chat, dude, maybe they haven't seen that movie or documentary. CE5 is where a group of people go out and meditate and basically invite UFOs to kind of show themselves, and it works. There's this is documented, like tons of people are getting the same result. So it kind of works, right? And it ties in with that film. They talk about how their technology is thought and consciousness based, where ours is more mechanical, right? So it's like they have technology that assists their thought, that's messed up. Like that, that's so foreign to us, but that's all we have to do apparently is meditate and invite with
You transcend the universe.
yeah.
It's like AI, but as an aid to kind of help.
It's great. I've
guide
watched
you.
that one multiple times too, right? Just because sometimes it's like you get little bits and pieces because you can't absorb it all. Like you were saying at the beginning of the show here, Wakko, you're just like it was just coming at you like, here's this fact, that fact, who's this person? Like,
Yeah.
you're like,
Well, that was what I was going to say. Like, that's like the next thing I really want to do is I want to watch it again and I want to research who these people are because they don't even really explain who's even talking to you all that much, all that well. In my opinion, maybe I missed it.
There's lots of subtitles and stuff where it's like you gotta kind of be quick, but yeah,
but I mean, it doesn't lend itself to giving these people any credibility in my mind. Like, I want to research who they are and like more in depth about who these
Find
people
all the
are.
fake news about them.
Well, and fake news, it did talk about that too, and I know that's a buzzword because of Trump and everything else, but I believe in that's real, like that the media is controlled.
it is,
especially now.
It is, absolutely.
It's been proven, right? I think it's been proven that there are entities out there that are not aliens, but like government entities that just push fake shit out there to dilute the pond. Like, it's like you don't like what's right. It's like, okay, the truth is out there. You can't get rid of it. How do you get rid of it? By muddying the water, right? Like that's
just
exactly how you do it. You just
beating you over the head with lies. And that's how it is. There was one, and I know this leans political. That's not the theme of tonight's show, but there was one that I saw that was a clip. It was like a 30-second clip, and it was like 30 different news channels, like saying the exact verbiage, and it was
I've
like they all said the exact same thing, like verbatim, and it's like
robots.
Yeah, and it's like if they're doing that for this thing, well, then I have to believe that they're doing it for other. They're being controlled in other areas of our lives too. They're covering up aliens. They're covering up that political things. You know, the media. I don't watch the news. I used to not watch the news because it was depressing. I don't watch the news now because
how often is there any good stories on there? There's never any good stories.
There's always like one or two little like
the last
breadcrumbs
30
of like,
seconds.
oh yes, this is a nice little story.
George Carlin was a genius.
George Carlin, I love George Carlin.
Yeah, and look, and he got killed. He got old and died. You know, it's just no. I remember actually saw him in concert.
Cancer? Yeah,
I went and saw him.
No, he's
good.
Oh,
did you really?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was fun.
Oh, that would have been awesome. My dad was the one that got me interested in George Carlin because he was a big fan.
Chad, if you haven't seen George Carlin or heard of him, YouTube right now, just type it in, George Carlin. That's it.
You know what's so funny?
Turn us off. We'll see you next week.
See ya. Just go right now. Go. Just go.
Hey, Wakko, just pull it up. We'll just watch some of his.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do it.
Put time out.
Probably get copyright strikes on
you should pull up the video with the most recent hearing. What's his name? The guy that just came out and said UFOs and aliens are real, the biologicals and
that TikTok that you said.
Yeah. Are you able to screen share that?
I might be able.
I don't know. I know. Wakko and Bowler Dan, you both have abilities.
Can I present? Oh, actually, I can.
Please don't present.
Hey, easy with what you're presenting.
Hang on. That is Friday's show. Do not ruin it.
That one is this one right here. Let me pull it up over here. All right, let's see if we can do this.
It's cool. If Chad hasn't seen it, then it's worth seeing because it
buckle up.
It went to the top, right? Like that's as high as it goes.
Thank you, Dan.
And then what happened?
I buckled up.
Please continue.
I lost my train of thought. Choo-choo. Anyway,
It won't.
do I need to floss again while you figure this out? Or?
No, there's something in my way that won't go away off my screen. I can't figure out why it won't.
You just get a little rag and just wipe
There
it.
we go. not like that.
There's these three guys on the screen looking at me. Oh,
Ta-da!
there you go. Look at that screen share.
Can you make it bigger?
Does the volume work?
Can't hear it. Are we there yet?
Haven't heard that one before.
Yeah. So this is just the.
You guys don't have to. Here's all the most intense, crazy moments mashed up together. Here
That's
you go.
it. There
Please
it
enjoy.
is.
You
Yeah.
believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier. Do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Based on your experience and extensive conversations with experts, do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
Behind
And we did
closed
meet
doors.
with one member of the flight crew who took the image. The image was of something that I am not able to attach to any human capability, either from the United States or from any of our adversaries. And they saw a sequence of 4 craft in a clear diamond formation for which there is a radar sequence that I alone have observed in the United States Congress. One of the pilots goes to check out that diamond formation and sees a large floating, what I can only describe as an orb. Again, like I said, not of any human capability that I'm aware of. And when he approached, he said that his radar went down. He said that his FLIR system malfunctioned and that he had to manually take this image from one of the lenses, and it was not automated in collection as you would typically see in a test mission.
Grush, as a result of your previous government work, have you met with people with direct knowledge or have direct knowledge yourself of non-human origin craft?
Yes, I personally interviewed those individuals.
Mr. Grush, as a result of your previous government work, have you met with people with direct knowledge or have direct knowledge yourself about ATs, advanced technologies that the U.S. government has?
Based on conventional advanced tech, I was briefed to the preponderance of the Defense Department's both space and aerospace department of programs. Yeah.
And I don't want to cut you off, but
Yeah.
how does a program like that get funded?
I will give you generalities. I can get very specific in a closed session, but misappropriation of
You
funds.
can't say
Does
certain
that mean
things
that
like
does that
in
mean
there.
that there is money in the budget that is set to
And
go
that
to a
was gonna be
program and it
unallowed.
doesn't, and it goes to something else?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have specific knowledge of that. Yep.
Has the U.S. government become aware of actual evidence of extraterrestrial, otherwise unexplained forms of intelligence? And if so, when do you think this first occurred?
I like to use the term non-human. I don't like to denote origin. Keeps the aperture open, both scientifically.
Maybe they're from here.
Certainly, like I've discussed publicly previously, 1930s.
Or do you have any personal
That's-
knowledge of someone who's possibly been injured working on legacy UAP reverse engineering?
Yes.
Okay. How were they injured? Is it something like a radioactive type situation or something we didn't understand?
You could imagine assessing an unknown unknown. There's a lot of potentialities
Unknowns.
you can't.
Unknowns.
fully prepare.
What happened to him?
What is-
I don't know. That this is an alien craft. I have no idea why he just turned into a hot dog. Like, I don't know.
Bro,
So let me get this straight. So they were following this diamond shape 4 balls, and they got there, and it was an orb.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's how it shows up on the radar, apparently. Right?
I mean-
I mean,
and
yeah.
that's an actual U.S. congressional hearing going on. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He like, you go to jail if you're not telling the truth, right? So
Perjury.
Yeah, right. Like
Go to jail.
right.
But that
Ne-
I found
never
that really
seen
interesting.
again.
I find
He's
it really
in
interesting
jail.
that he's like, well, if this is an open session, so I can't talk about that. But if we want to go behind closed doors to where this isn't recorded, this isn't whatever, we can talk about so much more. And it's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and he said since the 1930s,
Right? Like that's like think of how much you could have done in that amount of time. What that's 70. That's like 100 years. No, sorry, 90 years.
I think in Unacknowledged,
yes.
at one point they mentioned that some of the technology that they are aware of existing is like 50,000 years ahead of our time in like technology years.
We've had color
Like,
TV
ooh.
for what 100. We've only been flying
Nope.
for 100 years. The Wright brothers, I think,
1950.
was 100. Yeah,
No, 1950 was the color, right? Color TV.
color
In the
TV. What
50s.
about the Wright brothers?
That was in the 20s.
We've only been. There
Well,
you
see,
go.
I don't assume
100 years.
Roswell started anything because I've seen Ancient Aliens.
Ah,
See, and that's another whole can of worms right
Ma-
there. We're talking
Okay,
about
so-
like modern aliens. Like you watch Ancient Aliens, and that stuff gets really weird because they're talking about aliens came down and helped them build the pyramids.
Machu
And
Picchu,
you know, like,
Anunnaki.
bro,
the
it's
Anunnaki. Yeah.
that's a lot.
You know
of
what?
Other
Okay, so
stuff.
Roswell made it mainstream. It was that was the biggest push into the news and the whole world kind of opening their eyes to it.
So the aliens were taking us for a joyride and crashed, is what happened. They were just showing how to use it, and they crashed at the
No,
Air Force
those-
Base, and then that's how it happened.
They were having a probe party, and things got out of control.
Oh, probe parties. I'm not going to that one.
Sign me up.
No,
Give
we
me
have
2 tickets.
the U.S. apparently has energy weapons that can take them down.
Like railguns.
Nope, not a real.
Yeah, we got
That's
a
a
Fortnite
projectile.
reference. Got a Fortnite reference.
Oh yeah, the railgun. I missed
They,
that.
they and they were great against the UFOs in Fortnite, by the way.
Yeah.
You've seen the video taken from the space station where it shows kind of the Earth and then shows the one little dot going across, and then you see a flash and something goes, pew, and the little dot right when it flashes, the dot's like, nope, going the other way.
Yep.
And then the projectile or whatever it was, the laser beam, call it laser beam, goes right through where that craft was, or the dot.
Bro, and
It's
so
a cool video.
like nowadays these videos don't mean shit though. Look what they did in the
That
MCU with
was just frozen
effects.
ice that broke up in front of the camera.
I mean,
I've heard that theory, but it doesn't. I don't know. There's something that doesn't.
That's not right, Dan. We'll figure it out.
It doesn't.
you're talking about old videos, and it's like, okay, I can understand, like, but nowadays you can create anything in video.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Like, there's no way I
In
can
2
trust
seconds.
anything new.
In 2 seconds, you can make it.
Some of the older videos, though,
Hey, cut it out.
are damn near impossible to fake to the detail that they have on them. What was that first little aliens? Yeah, help me out, Bowler Dan. What's his name?
E.T.
The alien?
Not E.T. That's a movie.
Hell, just look at how realistic
ED,
everything in Independence Day was, which was, by the way, an amazing movie on the top.
Right,
of
but
Aliens.
there's movies in black and white that were like filmed on these old cameras that it's like you can't fake that. Like the lighting is perfect and the shadows and just eyelids and stuff like that. Like that's way before Jim Henson's time. Like it's not. It doesn't add up, and you're like, that looks 100% real. And this is
Disney was
from,
around
like,
then.
the
Walt
40s.
Disney was around then, so anything could have happened.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen that documentary
Yeah.
on national or what was it? The Nat Geo that was the documentary on mermaids.
What? Oh yeah.
And I thought that was like real. For a split second, I was like, this is, it was so well done. There was so much, so they made it to where it was a spoof. It was a joke, but they made it to where it was too real and people fell for it.
Okay, so it was like the
We
original,
got like we
original
really
War
like,
of the Worlds that came on over the radio and everybody started freaking out.
Oh my God. That was a real thing. That
Who,
was a
who's
real
to
panic.
say that wasn't a test to see, like, oh, maybe we should tell them the aliens are real. And
that was also
maybe
an
we
episode
should-
of
they did
Wakko.
that, and then everybody's like, "Oh my God!" And
Lost their
now
mind.
we had the perfect reaction. Everybody's like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit."
That is the
Can you
thing.
make
And,
my house cost less, please? Like,
bro, I've got a
Nobody
we've got a
cares.
meme about that today. So in their
Yeah.
breaking news memes, but yeah, exactly. Like that's why I was asking earlier when we had a bunch of people in the chat. It's like, is there anybody that actually unequivocally does not believe aliens exist? Because I think everybody kind of leans towards, yeah, there's probably something out there at very minimum. I think everybody's pretty much on board with that nowadays. And we got people in Washington right now testifying to the fact that they know of crafts, bodies, non-human bodies, and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
That's the state of the world right now, right? Like
We're arguing about politics and well, I won't go into everything that we're arguing about on Twitter. But we're arguing about a lot of dumb shit on Twitter. When my page should
Everybody's
be
opinion
flooded.
is right.
distraction,
and if not, I'm gonna
distraction,
kill you.
distraction.
Oh my
distraction.
God, it's crazy.
By the way, aliens are
3
real.
minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, Minix, hello.
Nobody cares. It's like, why? Why doesn't anybody care about this? Like, I tell you what, in preparing for this show has got me a very much more interested in it, and my wife will be happy to hear that because she loves these things. She, when I pulled up Unacknowledged on the documentary, there was like 10 other ones that were like, continue watching. And I was like,
watch them all.
I only watched one so far.
Well, there you go.
So here we go. Now I'm about to go down the damn rabbit hole.
Lobster, you got lots of date night material. Just make sure he stays awake.
It's so sexy.
Come on, Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
It really is.
You can nudge him awake when
Yeah.
the important
You're
parts
snoring.
come up. You're snoring. You wake up. You gotta hear this.
Don't probe me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called something else between a man and a woman, but yeah, or a woman and a man.
Yeah, it's called pegging.
Yes. Wearing his aluminum hat.
I couldn't do that term.
Oh, we dropped the ball on that one.
Because I had
I had a few.
I had a friend.
Night, okay.
It's underneath it's inside my hat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that term for a long time.
Which term? Oh, pegging? Yeah.
Hey, Q, there he is.
Asking for a friend.
Q was abducted by aliens. Whoa.
I don't doubt that.
So Q knows what pegging is then.
No, wait.
Wait, no.
He said abducted, not abducted. So I don't know what the
Abducted.
difference is.
What is that?
It sounds like a workout. I don't know.
He
All right.
Q might be an alien.
No.
If there was a member of the THF crew that was an alien, my bet's on Q.
Look, you're just trying to get the heat off yourself after earlier comments. So.
I don't believe.
Yeah, that guy
I don't
looks
believe they
suspicious.
exist.
Let's talk about him.
I was just being, I was just being devil's advocate. That's all.
He's always high on life.
I was creating the conversation.
You're not living the same life, Q.
So any more points about aliens, or are we going to the breaking the internet news memes?
Well, yeah, let's go to the memes.
Yeah, he's up in Canada, so he's closer to the aliens.
Is that where do they land in the north?
Yeah, we're hiding all of them.
Yeah. Hey, you come to America, you're an illegal alien. So.
That's only if you come illegally.
That's if he doesn't come through customs.
Yeah. Well,
Simple.
Doesn't count.
Simple.
It's a different kind of alien.
Yeah, the show isn't about those aliens.
Oh,
Not
dear
once
God.
if we talked about a wall.
yeah.
Come on.
You ask me, we're building the wall on the wrong border.
Dude, I should take a picture. It's a ditch. It's a ditch. That's it. Canada, US. There's a ditch. That's it. It's not even a deep ditch. You could hop over that like real easy, but
We don't have to worry about you guys coming over. You guys are brainwashed by your free health care.
why would we want to leave?
Shit, Tom.
Just get a visa and come on.
I think that's a story for another day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We don't-
Canadian bacon. What the fuck is that?
We don't need your Canadian bacon. We have our own ham.
Okay.
What is ham?
Let's talk about this for a second. Bacon is bacon. Canadian bacon is ham. Am I wrong? What?
No.
Yes. No. Yeah. No. You're wrong. Canadian bacon.
No, you're
is
right,
ham.
Moose. You're right.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what we're saying. Yes.
Okay.
Canadian bacon is ham.
So why not just call it ham? Like I don't understand the whole.
What do you call it?
We call it ham. We have bacon. This is where the confusion is.
So in Canada, you don't even have Canadian bacon.
No, we have ham.
No, it's just because it's above
We
the
have
border.
ham and bacon. Not
America
ham,
wins
Canadian
again.
bacon, and bacon.
We have ham, bacon, and Canadian ham bacon. We win again.
Once again, second place.
What's up, Scorpio?
You guys have to import your own ham. Because you
From
don't have it.
America. You get Canadian bacon from America.
Oh my god. Canadian bacon. Yeah. Yeah, I've never understood that either. Like, oh, that's Canadian bacon. Even up here, restaurants are like, oh yes, with Canadian bacon. We're like, yeah, that's the ham. That's like ham sliced thinly. Like, it's not bacon. Bacon is something else. A lot more grease on bacon than ham. You know what I mean?
All right,
Anyway, how about those memes?
Memes of the week.
It popped up quicker than it did last week.
Yeah.
We're making progress. That's what she said.
I've never heard that anyway.
Breaking the internet news memes up first, we have exactly what we've been talking about. I love memes that are repurposed for other purposes.
Yeah,
like this
just
is
like this.
such a classic meme. The guy's like
The unimpressed guy.
yeah, the unimpressed guy. Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like
nobody-
seriously.
Yeah,
This is what has been happening in America while the government is sitting there hashing it out, what we know and don't know about aliens. And the rest of us are just like busy worrying about what we're going to get for dinner tonight. It's like,
Yeah, do I have enough for groceries?
yeah, nobody cares. And if I were not an illegal alien, but a extraterrestrial ET alien, I would be upset that nobody gives a shit about me.
Yeah.
What do you mean they don't care?
They're sitting there, fucking kidding me?
It's like, holy cow. So you guys may have heard about this kidnapping.
What kidnapping?
No.
No, you know what? I didn't hear that.
Let's go.
Taken for.
What?
So
what's
Carly-
the backstory here?
Carly Russell calls 911 and reports a kid on an infant out on the highway. And then she disappears for days. And the media captured the story. It was all over everywhere that Carly Russell was like taken. Was she was abducted, she was kidnapped. And then well, it turned out that she made it all up. There was no kid. She wasn't really taken. It was a what's it? Smollett's guy. It was a fake story.
Does this just gotta make sure I understand what's going on? Is this inferring that Liam Neeson took her, or that Liam Neeson was there to help her?
No, this is just inferring. This is like
Help.
yeah.
Help.
This is more of you know, Liam Neeson. He's
looks
gonna,
more like
he's
she's
gonna
like,
find his family.
Oh, Liam, you're cute. Let's go have some fun.
Next. Oh, next.
So you guys may have heard that Twitter has been renamed. So check your phones and make sure that the new X icon isn't in the wrong place.
I don't know what any of those apps even are, except for
I don't either, but
I can see how it would look bad.
You know, one
Or good, depending on how you feel about
Eventbrite, Sheen, and Groupon. I know those three.
yeah, so we have a new name for Twitter. It is now X, and
we don't know what tweets are called, but
tweets are just called posts now. It's
Dude,
so
what the fuck, man?
because everything has gone backward. What did he say?
I'd let Liam Neeson take me. Q, you ever heard of pegging?
Q's a little too high on life. Can we
dial it back a little bit, Q?
Yeah. Easy there, buddy.
So what do you guys think about the new Twitter rebranding?
I'm confused. I don't know why he did it.
Why?
It seems weird. He went totally backwards on all the branding. Like you call tweets, you know,
he's building something else.
Tweets,
It's
retweets.
Is it the aliens
tweets,
telling him what to do?
They're all gone.
No, I don't
The
think
aliens are telling him what to do. Got it.
I mean, maybe. But
Look, if there's
goes back to when he wanted. Just go ahead, Wakko.
Let's just say that the movie or the show Secret Invasion. Let's just say those kind of aliens are among us. You know, the ones that can shapeshift into humans.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who would be surprised if Zuckerberg and Elon Musk were aliens?
Nobody.
The Skrulls?
Nobody would be surprised. Yeah, the Skrulls would probably be the most surprised. They're like, wait, we created those guys?
I didn't know you were one of us. No, it's a bigger thing. He's redoing, like back in the day, you wanted to open up X.com and have it like this. All ties in with crypto and stuff. That's what I know about it. But it's the do everything platform, and now you buy Twitter. Now you change it, and there's probably going to be 2 or 3 more steps before it does everything that he wants it to do. But he's already got that base of people in there that are just automatically going to start using it because they were on Twitter. Go to Threads if you want. I don't think they're going to do it.
Yeah,
Elon Musk and Zuckerberg are supposed to fight.
I'm gonna go with Zuckerberg. I think he's got the reach.
That can be like Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV.
What?
So,
what has Elon
I love
touched?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
What has Elon touched that's he's messed up or there's something?
Well, didn't he just kill crypto? Oh no, he lost a bazillion dollars in crypto.
No, he didn't. I doubt it.
It would be fun to see him fight, though. In other news, we lost a great Pee Wee Herman this week.
Other nerds.
Paul Rubens is gone, no longer with us. He's unalived.
He went up to the spirit in the sky.
And bro, like, is anybody else like kind of surprised at like the outpouring of like everybody's like, oh my god, no, not Pee Wee Herman? Like,
He was an amazing actor. He had some awesome comedic skills.
he also had kind of a dark side.
Who doesn't? Yeah, I mean, you get caught in the movie theater, I guess. Sure, that's not going to look good for your professional career, right?
And I don't want to talk ill of the dead, but I mean, he got, the movie theater thing was a thing, and then he got allegedly caught with a bunch of child porn and among his collection of erotica.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, but I don't know. I thought the meme was appropriate though, because there are a lot of people are like, wait, why is everybody so like
now
the bad stuff about this guy? And
now you're his buddy?
Yeah, this guy's your hero? Really? Really? Pee Wee Herman's your hero.
Let's use hero lightly. Did you see the show? Like, I watched it when I was like super young, but
yeah, I remember watching it. It was entertaining.
you guys ever seen like
the movies
shows
were funny.
you used to watch, and then when you watch it, it almost like creeps you out somehow? Like,
oh yeah, there's a lot of shows that don't age well.
You're like, oh, like I get, like I watched this, like I like,
and I like that.
Yeah, and you watch it now, and it gives you like the heebie-jeebies because it's just like weird.
I can tell you 100% without a doubt that there's nothing Pee Wee Herman that I watched after it became public knowledge that he was kind of a creepo.
Oh yeah, that ended it for him. But
yeah, that was the end of the Pee Wee Herman days for me. But yeah, I mean, when a celebrity fights cancer for 7 years or whatever it was, and then passes away, then it's like all bygones are bygones, and oh man, you just remember the good stuff at that point moving forward, I guess. So anyway, what else we got in the news this week? Oh, this is mic drop level expert. So Cardi B, if you don't recognize her, that's Cardi B. She's on stage performing, and a fan throws, I guess, what was it, a water bottle?
Ice water.
It was just
ice
like,
water from a cup.
There they go.
Ice water from a cup.
Yeah, and she turns around like full grip on the microphone. Wham! Hits the chick in the face with the microphone. And now she's got a lawsuit against her for assault. But I don't know. I think she was pretty much in her right to.
Well, I also heard that a little bit before that. She said, "Boy, is it hot up here? Can people throw water at me?" So,
oh, really?
Oh, the media is not showing that part.
Yeah, I didn't see. I didn't hear about that.
I've seen all sorts of comments on this one, and the funniest one was, the guy was just looking for a dumpster in which to put his beverage container, and he saw a dumpster and threw it at. And then another comment was, she wasn't using the mic anyway. And the song keeps going after she throws it, like she's just lip syncing, like
she wasn't really performing
to me. Like, sing your damn song or get off the stage. Like you're
And I also don't think she hit the person she was throwing it at either.
She hit some guy.
somebody else.
Oh, really?
think she's being it was a guy and she hit a woman or something
Number
like
one fan just whack. Oh, no, why?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I just heard that she was getting sued by some lady for hitting her in the face or something like that.
that. Yeah, but it wasn't the lady it wasn't the person that threw water.
I
on
wonder
okay,
how much
that's
that mic is going for on eBay right now.
On the charity, yeah.
Is it really a microphone? Just look at that thing.
I love it. I love it. Went for a show, left with a paycheck.
It's like it's not even hooked up.
It was, but it's
This
so funny because I
microphone's
saw
not even turned on.
I saw the clip.
Was there a lot of feedback when it hit the ground?
No, nothing.
No.
Nothing. The song kept going with her voice on the song and everything.
They are playing a CD in the back. And she just...
So funny. So funny.
I know
Look,
a lot of performers do it, but I have a problem.
I love the comments though on the memes that I've seen because some people are like, "Who knew Cardi B was left-handed? She got a grip on that thing, man. You don't chuck a muck like that with your non-dominant hand. Like she left-handed. You now know."
It's good knowledge.
Yeah, there you go. Knowing's half the battle. Oh, that's it. That's all I got today. I had one more, but I didn't get a chance to sync it up and put it on the. That's okay. Another time. That's it. Dabs, you didn't finish your presentation. What were you working on? Just so we know, you got my curiosity up.
Oh, I can't share that.
Oh, is that redacted information too?
In a private setting, I can share that.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
If we're in closed door meeting,
Behind closed doors, we can have a
Sorry.
discussion. Get it? Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, we're not running incredibly over like we did last week. So
I'm not scared of running over. That's fine. Dude.
I think Q had one too many micheladas tonight. So he probably
She's going to give us beat picks. How about that?
feet picks. Feet finder. Q.
Beat.
Feet finder.
You know,
.com.
like off his nose, like a duck beak.
honk, honk.
Quack.
Awkward wave time.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Lobster? We're not going to do that. We're going to keep talking about nothing.
We're going for another hour.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. I have.
I actually have to file taxes.
Yeah.
So I gotta go.
Super adult things to do. I gotta go.
You'll
Taxes
pay my water bill. I think. Or something like that.
for your turtle tank back there.
Yeah.
How many turtles do you have?
There's just one. The other one died.
Sorry to hear that. Did you have a funeral?
Did he die of his own disease? I know they have
Yeah.
lots of like salmonella and stuff on them. So. Turtles are like very unclean pets. I've heard.
Yeah.
Because I wanted turtles forever when I was younger. I'm like, I want turtles. I want like 4 turtles, right? And guess what I named them? Anyway.
Yeah. Your
Mom's
parents
like,
told you they were
no,
unclean
here's
because they didn't want you to have them.
probably.
Here's Leo and
But-
Ralph and Mick.
Yeah,
Ralph.
This one's Bluey, and this one's
Turtles are aliens. I can dig that.
that's a mutagen. And
Well, in that one turtle movie, they were aliens.
yeah,
The
but
one
we
with
just
Megan
looked past
Fox?
that one. Are you thinking of Transformers?
Yeah, that's
No, no, no.
Transformers.
No. Megan Fox she was April O'Neil.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
no,
one-
you sorry. Yes,
TMNT
no, they're
or
not
no?
aliens though.
Yeah, they
never
were.
aliens. No, they
No,
weren't.
they were.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah,
That can't be real.
I'm
They
telling
weren't.
you, they changed the backstory. They
She
were all
was-
aliens.
Now, you do know that
She was the
TMNT
alien.
was created by a couple gentlemen who live like 10 minutes from my house, right?
Yeah, they had no involvement
In
in that
Dover.
other movie.
Yeah.
Brad
Nope, they
Moore,
did not.
yeah.
They probably didn't have much involvement in any of the movies, actually.
I heard, yeah, like on Instagram, I heard that Nickelodeon is getting the rights to like the original animated series, so that you might be seeing that on TV again. And I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Nickelodeon
good
will
stuff.
have the Super Bowl this year.
The Super Bowl on Nickelodeon.
Yep.
They're trying to get more kids into football.
They're gonna
or-
stream it. They'll have it like on their normal channels and shit, but Nickelodeon's gonna have it too.
Oh,
I think they did that last year too, didn't they?
jellyfish
Not sure.
aliens.
They did some games, but I don't know if
They
it was
had
the
some
Super
kind of
Bowl.
like halftime show or something. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, they had their own like commentators and stuff. That's pretty cool. I like to watch
I
Peyton.
didn't have a
Manning
pet
on
moose as a
Monday night.
kid. Those things kill you. I don't. You stay away from those things. They're like bigger than a truck. Jellyfish aliens, octopus are aliens. All right, they're super intelligent, and their DNA is not. It doesn't match most other things. Facts.
I think this is where we awkward wave.
Reading chat. Should we awkward wave? Just give a.
We gotta find somebody to raid.
Oh.
Oh, here I go.
Let's. Who's on the microwave?
I don't know.
Who's making pizza pops?
Pizza? What the fuck is a pizza pop?
The
Canadian?
pizza pop.
You mean
What
Pizza
is a
pop.
pizza pop?
You mean
Pillsbury.
Pizza roll?
Pillsbury? No.
Hot pocket.
Hot pocket.
Bagel bite?
Oh my
Bagel
god.
bite?
Go to the Discord right now.
French
Yeah, you need
pizza.
to post that shit on there.
French bread pizza.
American.
Fear the beard?
Shenanigans.
Poutine covered pizza.
I
Guys,
bet
what
that wouldn't be bad. A
What?
poutine pizza? I would eat it.
That sounds terrible.
No, it's delicious.
It sounds like something completely different. Not gonna lie.
Well, are we still
Pizza pop
live?
is a drink.
Yeah, we're
we
still alive.
We're live.
Fuck, okay.
This is just our. This is the real show starting right now.
Yeah, this is it. we need to each get on our Twitch channel.
Yep, I'm waiting.
And I see Mr. Fear the Beard.
Yeah, that's what I see too. So
He's
getting him up.
live. Let's go hit him up. How about that?
I don't know who it is.
Fear the Beard TTV.
All right.
I'm gonna bring my manager up right
You go to
now.
the Discord, you're gonna see pizza pops. I'll tell you what.
Pizza pops. That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm starting my raid now. Let me know when
All
everybody's there.
I have started as well. It says 7 more seconds.
I'm posting pizza pops, so give me a moment here.
Where are you
Posting
posting
pizza
it at?
pops.
On the
On your-
THF Hub.
THF Hub?
There they are.
Oh, they look like empanadas.
They're
That's what they
delicious.
call a pop. Isn't it?
They're delicious.
Those
Who
are
cares
empanadas.
why they call it a pop?
Or a calzone.
That's what it's called.
That's a calzone there, buddy.
No, it's not. I've had calzones.
Calzones are
Look
much
at
bigger. No, those
Yeah,
are.
I know it
definitely-
looks like a calzone. It's
Okay,
maybe
then
like
it's an empanada.
That's a hot pocket.
That's an
It's
empanada.
almost a-
okay.
That's
Hot, yes, hot pocket. Pizza
oh wait, it says
pocket. You guys have
Old
pizza
El Paso
pockets,
right in it.
No.
Pizza
Yes.
pocket.
Yes. Pizza pocket.
Sounds
No.
familiar.
It's
Are you guys ready to raid?
Yeah, I don't
Deep
even
discussions
know
here, Wakko.
if we're live or not. I just-
okay.
We are still live.
Bye.
I'm hitting the raid
everybody.
button. Bye bye.
Me
Wow.
too. Bye bye.
Do the wave thing.
We're wave. We're bye.
Bye.
It's still red, so I'm gonna keep waiting.